There's some videos out there that people do of these patches, and they wait a day in between to dry. You don't actually have to do that if you follow my easy and cheesy steps. Cheers. That's it. That's the patch. Look good? And that's how you fix the hole in your ceiling. This is what you do. Start with a clean bucket. We use Cornice cement because it dries faster than anything and it's stronger than anything. You might have too much water, so you don't want to really breathe it in and mix it as you're going. I have to get something else into there. So I normally put the bag between my legs and let my legs kind of shake it like that, and then mix as you go, because you don't want to mix it too dry and then have to add water after. Yeah, the less you mix it, the longer it'll last. That's pretty good consistency. There's no lumps, and it's pretty. You could probably even go a bit more than that, but that'll be good for us. All right, that's ready. Now you just want a little bit of this. And stop. So the secret is just take half out, mix this with salt, and leave that for the second coat. Then run your blade over everything. Make sure nothing's sticking out. There's no screws sticking out, like that. Pretty good. Then you really want to just go like this and fill everywhere up. And if you do it too runny, it's hard to control. Once you've done one, I'll do two. So just fill inside here. Then you get the middle of it there is the joint, so you want to get the middle of that there in the middle of it, like that, and it'll hold itself up. And just go like that. Keep it straight, you know, it's stay in the middle. And you put your blade in, you just tear it like that. And then you can just wipe your excess back up there. Line it up again, always make sure there's mud behind the tape. You don't want to overlap them. And you just have to roll it down to move across. Chop it down. While we're here, you just glaze over it.
Yeah, when you glaze, we've got bigger blades. If you want to glaze some bigger blades. Which blade?
Oh, I'll do the first one of this, it's alright. I'll get the second one bigger. You want to be pretty flat. And every coat gets built out wider and wider. That's pretty good. Fill it up again. Make sure there's no loose bits. Does it look easy?
It does, but it's probably not.
No, it is. If your mud is mixed right and it's not all too sloppy, then it drips everywhere, and that's what makes it hard.
Good stuff. Oh shit, fucking invent this shit. Yeah, that's what I would say that to me. We're gonna try. As soon as you see that, that's extra. Yeah. Dang.
So that's good enough for the first coat. There's 2 more coats to go over the top to make sure that's nice. You got a screw, Yuji?
Do I?
Screw gun?
Oh, we'll get what you want. Oh, we'll get you stuff. Oh, we'll do. You want a gun? Or you want
Gun. Oh, just a screwdriver.
You got a loop hanger.
This is what they call a clicker here in Texas. It's when the screw sticks out a little bit. Don't worry about that. That'll all be covered. And the next one, Eugene's hit his screws. Whoa.
Your sample pack. You get your sample pack and another.
We got another clicker.
You don't want.
So it's always good to make sure these are all up before you start.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do it tomorrow.
It's a
Yeah.
hammer. You got a hammer?
I do.
Thank you, colleague Eugene.
That's it then.
And then here's the little bit for the paint sample. Cover that up.
Obvious.
A lot of people try and fill it in one and think they'll sand back, but like a lot of people go like that and be like, oh, I'll just sand that back later. But no, do it. Every coat should be smooth. Like that.
3 coats.
Like that. And then just do another coat and another coat till it's good. So that's it. We're gonna wait. We'll wait 10 minutes. That'll be dry. Then we can use what's there for the rest. Hi, I'm Max, your trade specialist. Now, when selecting timbers, you want to get good pieces like this one. You can see this is dry now because we added the salt. So I'll just clean that. There's some videos out there that people do of these patches and they wait a day in between to dry. You don't actually have to do that if you follow my easy and cheesy steps. If you use the right compound, fast drying compound, hot mud, and then you use some salt. If you use the mud that's pre-mixed, you won't be able to coat it the same day. And we salted that, but this we didn't salt and it's still wet. Ready for the second. Alrighty. But before we use this, we want to just give it a bit of a scrape down. So, my beautiful colleague Eugene is going to give me the blade. And it is going to be a little bit doughy still, but we just want to go around the edge, make sure that nothing's going to interfere with it. Take any excess off. All good. All good. I'm gonna go right over all of that. All good. All good. All right. Is this got a front and a back, Huge?
Look where the bow is.
So first you want to put it all on evenly. That's pretty good. So right now I'm flexing that like this, right here, just to knock off that edge. job. And same with here, we're flexing that this way this time. And I'll be happy with that. We've got one more on top of that, so.
One blade for that?
No, I'll do it with this. And remember, you have one more coat to get it a little bit neater again. That'll be okay. Getting the edge now. This edge. And I'm pretty happy with that. So you try to get really long strokes all over the edge. And I could almost live with that.
Yeah, knock it up later.
I'll be happy with that. And that. I might just spread this out a little bit here. Shouldn't have touched it. Screws always get 3. And that's it. So that's the second coat. Because this has already been sitting around for 25 minutes, this coat is going to go off fast as well. And we'll be able to put that third one on really quick. Let's wait 10 minutes. I'll do the next coat. Okay. All right, this is our top coat. And this is the only mix. This is pre-mix, this stuff. It does take longer to dry.
We're not going to wait for that.
If you had time and you're really desperate, you can put it on and then just use this heat gun consistently for about an hour. Just keep going and you'll be dry. Yeah. Technically, if I wanted to, and what we used to do, and if this was really far away, we would do this. Then Eugene would heat gun and I'd start painting around the edge. Yeah, and then I'd paint this bit last. So really, we could do this job in one day. It's good to give it a mix with a mixing drill. well. So it's easy to pull along. And if you see Eugene up there, he's just scraping everything back, making sure everything's flat and ready to go. So nothing's sticking out. Thank you, sir. Took a little longer than expected, but if you have a bit of a close-up, oh look, sand the edges. So when we're back, once this is dry, we get our sanding block, we sand the edges,
You'll see.
and then just fluff up in the middle, along the edge here, a little bit in the middle, and that's it.